guys, Eatway here and welcome back to yet another FIFA 20 concept squad builder. I've done a few of these now over the past few weeks. You guys have really enjoyed them, but the last couple of teams have all been kind of budget star squads, and I want to do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be showing you my dream team that I want to try and build within maybe like the first month or so of the game, kind of my target team to build. A side that would be very, very effective in FUT Champions, that's very well balanced and incorporates a lot of players that I think are going to get big upgrades and be really fun to use on FIFA 20. Again, there's nothing official when it comes to ratings, stats and graphics. This is just me messing about on Photoshop, but I thought I'd show you guys some players that I'm looking forward to using myself on FIFA 20. Let me know down below what you think of the team. Let me know which of these players you're most looking forward to using on FIFA 20. And without further ado, let's go on into it. So this team is going to be lining up in the 4-3-2-1 formation, which always tends to be one of the most widely used and effective formations on any new FIFA, and it's great in the early stages of a new game when you're just trying to get the hang of the gameplay because it is very, very well balanced. Now this is a hybrid incorporating lots of different leagues and nations in here, but don't worry, everyone gets 9 or 10 chemistry, and it's actually a no links weighted hybrid as well for those of you who care about that. Now starting off in goal, I've gone with Wojciech Szczesny. He was one of the best and most popular keepers on FIFA 19, and having had a great season for Juventus, he's probably going to get an upgrade to an 86 or even 87 overall in FIFA 20. He's very tall, his stats are going to be very, very good, and I can see him being one of the best keepers on the game. Then in at left back, I've gone with Alex Telles, and I think he's going to be one of the best defenders on the entire game. He had a really good season last year, so he will probably get a nice upgrade to an 85, maybe even an 86. He's got a very well-rounded card as it is, and it's just going to get even better. Then next to him, I've gone with his former Porto teammate, now of Real Madrid, Eder Militao, who I think is going to be a very, very hyped and popular player, especially in the early stages of FIFA 20. A lot of people are going to want to try him out because he's recently signed for a big new team and he's very, very quick. He's probably going to have like 82 or 83 pace, which is crazy for a centre-back, combined with good physical and defending. I think he's probably going to be like 50 or 60k, even though he's going to be low down in terms of rating, probably only like an 82, maybe even an 81, maybe an 83. I'm not sure, but I think this card is going to be very, very good. Then next in, we've got a new signing for Juventus, although they won't be called Juventus in FIFA 20. And that is LIGT. He signed for them for around £65 million. I'm not sure what his rating is going to be. It could be like an 84 or an 85. It could be an 86 or even an 87. I've given him an 86 because he was one of the best defenders in the world last season. He was Ajax's captain. They had a brilliant season. And with a big transfer, I think he's probably going to get a nice boost. And all round, his stats are just going to be crazy. He's going to be one of the best defenders on the game, and he will be very, very expensive. Just like Eder Militao, he's going to be a very hyped player because he will have made a big transfer. He'll have that new kind of novelty factor there, and also he will have received a big upgrade. And then in at right back, I've gone with a player who will probably end up being one of the best and highest rated right backs on the game, and that's João Cancelo. Again, he had a really good season last year, just like every single player in this back line and in the majority of the team really. So you will get a nice upgrade to an 84, maybe even an 85. He should still be at Juventus, although he has been strongly linked with a move to Man City. I don't see that going ahead. I think he's probably going to stay, and this card is going to be very, very nice. Really good stats, both attacking and defensively, just like Alex Telles on the other side, and that completes a very, very well balanced defense. Looking at this team as a whole, the defense stands out for me as the best part of it. You're going to struggle to build a better defense on the entirety of FIFA 20, I think. Every single position has got exactly what you want. Now moving up into the midfield, we've got a nice balance of defensive and attacking ability. On the left hand side, I've gone with Casemiro, who's going to act as that defensive midfielder. You don't really want him getting forwards, you just want him sitting in front of the defense. He's tall, strong, very good defensively and pretty good on the ball, and he gets the hyperlink into Eder Militao, getting the two of them on perfect chemistry. Then in the middle of the park, I've gone with Leon Goretzka, a very well balanced box to box player. He will put in a great shift for your team, both going forwards and defensively, and having had a good season for Bayern last year, I see him getting an upgrade to an 84 or possibly even an 85 overall. He's also very tall, just like every other midfielder in this team, over 6 foot, and that is very, very important. Finishing off the midfield, I've gone with the more attacking option, and that is Julian Brandt, a new signing. We've got loads of different new signings in this team. He recently signed for Dortmund. He was previously a winger on FIFA 19, but he played played almost exclusively in the middle for Bayer Leverkusen last year. He got a team of the season as an attacking midfielder, and I see him probably getting a card in that same role for Dortmund. Playing him here as a centre mid a little bit further back, he's going to have really nice stats. He'll get a nice boost, probably to an 84, again maybe even an 85, because he was really good last year, one of the highlights in the Bundesliga, one of the best players there. He's going to get a nice upgrade. I don't see him being super expensive just because there are a huge variety of different options in the Bundesliga. Havertz is probably going to be the go-to option at cam, but for chemistry reasons, I've gone with Brand. Completing the team, we've got the front three, and we're going to start off in the left forward position with Leroy Sané. He had a good season last year, not quite as good as the one before where he was named Young Player of the Year in the Premier League, so I don't see him getting an upgrade. I think he'll keep the 86 rating he's currently got. But he's got some very nice stats, especially when it comes to pace. It's going to be a great card, and I think he's going to suit the gameplay of FIFA 20 very, very well, as will all the players in this front three. That's kind of why I've picked them. According to people who've played the game, it's all about dribbling ability, pace, agility and balance, and if you've got those types of players, they absolutely dominate defenders and midfielders who are a little bit clunkier, slower, taller and less agile. I've tried to take that into account with my defence as well and have players who are quite quick and agile and will be able to cope with attackers like this, but Sané is going to do very, very well on the new game. As will Jadon Sancho, possibly even better because his dribbling is going to be insane. He's probably going to have 5-star skill moves, he almost definitely will. He'll be very quick. I think, again, he's just going to suit the gameplay of FIFA 20 to a T. He's going to get a nice upgrade. He was so good last year. I'm not sure what rating he will have. It could be as low as maybe an 80 or an 81 or even like an 84 or an 85. We're yet to see, but I've given him an 83. He will be pretty expensive just because he is a very hyped young player. And he's not really been that usable in previous FIFAs. Well, he's only really been in FIFA 19, but he's not been that usable because his shooting has been super low. It's been in the 60s, even on his gold card. But if he gets a nice upgrade, I think those stats will be boosted and he will become a lot more usable and a lot more popular. And then finishing off the team, I've gone with Gabriel Jesus, again of Manchester City, linking into Sané, getting the two of them on good chem. Obviously, you could go with Aguero if you had more coins, but I think Jesus is going to be the type of player that suits FIFA 20 very, very well. He's a very well-rounded striker. He's pacey, got good dribbling ability, he's got skill moves, agility and balance. He's quite strong as well. He's decent in the air. He's not too tall, but he's not too short either. So he's not going to be that kind of clunky player, which I don't think is going to suit the gameplay of FIFA 20 that well. Someone like Kane, for example. And then he's got shooting and passing ability to match. So he's got everything you want, really. I think he's just a nice, well-rounded striker. He'll probably be 83 or maybe 84 rated. I'd have given him an 83 solely based on his club performances. But he was brilliant for Brazil, who won the Copa America. He was one of their best players. He got a goal and an assist in the final, although he also got sent off. He also got a goal and an assist in the semi-final. He was instrumental for them, one of their key players, and he was really good throughout the whole year, really, for Brazil. And although he didn't have a huge number of goals and assists for City, if you look at his goals per minute and his assists per minute, they were actually very, very high. They were on a par with Aguero, Sterling and some of City's top players. So I think he could get upgraded possibly to an 84. He may stay as an 83. I don't really mind which way it goes. If he's an 83, obviously he'll be a little bit cheaper, which is always good. But that is the side, and I think, yes, it will be quite expensive, probably like 500k or so, depending on the player ratings. I mean, De Ligt, I think, as an 86 would probably be like nearly 100k, maybe a little bit more even. Eder Militao, maybe like 50k or so. Szczesny, maybe about 50. The two fullbacks, maybe like 40 or 50 as well. Casemiro, maybe about 50. I mean, a lot of these players, you're going to be looking at spending over 50,000 coins for them, but they are going to be very, very good. And I think this type of team here, if you can build this within the first month or so of the game, is going to really set you off to have a great start in FUT Champs and divisions and everything like that. And there are lots of possible upgrades too along the way. You could maybe bring in someone like Jordi Alba at left back, who's going to be very, very pacey. In the midfield, you've got options like Kai Havertz, for example. You could bring in Serge Gnabry instead if you wanted someone like that. You've got someone like Aguero up front. You could maybe even use Royce instead of Brandt, for example, and then you could swap them up in game, play him further forwards, maybe even as the striker in the side. You've got lots of different options, but it's a good kind of base to build for. It's my target team, as I said, for FIFA 20. It's got a mixture of all the types of players you want. It's got a very well balanced defence. I think all of these defenders are going to be very, very meta because they've got pace, defensive ability, height, just everything you want really. A well balanced midfield with a defensive, attacking and box-to-box midfielder, and a front three of players who will just suit the game very, very well. As I said, from what I've heard, the game is very, very based on agility, balance, pace, dribbling ability. I think it's going to be a year for players like Messi, players like Neymar. They're going to do a lot better than someone like, as I've already mentioned, Harry Kane, for example. Those bigger, clunkier players are going to be very easy to beat if you're good at dribbling and have a player who is good at dribbling. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I've not played the game, but that's just what I've heard from people who have. But there we go. That is going to be the end of the video. Let me know what you think of the team down below in the comments. If you want to see more of these FIFA 20 concept type teams, let me know down below and show your support by leaving a like on the video. It goes a long way. I would much appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care.